Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Chanticleers will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Dukes offense is on the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. He's got his man. And the ball's on the ground. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
First down here for the offense. The give to the left. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Cherry. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Still looking on the move. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Quick strike complete.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're working that left side. And it's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Dukes have taken it inside the 20. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Rhodes. Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run play action. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Rhodes. Finds his man down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Dukes have moved it inside the 20. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the quick game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Coming after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. And the Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to pass, it's Rhodes. Fires to the big fella. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Snapped it in the shotgun. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. He's going to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. one more time. This time it's complete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The shot that clears get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance.
He's loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. You make up the game plan. sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Looking for space, it's Cherry. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Rhodes. Completes it in the middle. Oh, what a move! And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back has it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it all right. Oh, and the defense defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Shakes off the defender. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. 2nd down coming up. They'll leave it with him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Finds a tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pocket starts to collapse. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big 1st down.
The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going up top. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Scanning the field, it's Rhodes. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Quick catch on third down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They want to just keep throwing it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Fires to the tight end. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Out of the shotgun on third down. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Dukes will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board. Makes the grab at the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown goes to Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line, and the returner will be knocked down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Coastal.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. Like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Comes out throwing on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, looking again to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll send out the kicker here. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. It is perfect. They get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. These quarterbacks have been spinning that ball so far, but just when you think you got to drop 5 or 6 into coverage, these dual-threat QBs can burn you on the ground. I think realistically, the defense that's able to best contain one of those aspects is going to be the defense that breaks serve and finds a path to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The Dukes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Samuel. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll try the left side. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the run, it's Cherry. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The snap sets up the throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Rhodes. Finds his tight end. The Dukes will move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. They could have used a little bit more there and picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Leaves it with the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. And the Chanticleers are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Jumped on top of the pile. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He got it. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be dragged down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to get to it. That's caught. It's Cherry. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Dukes line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires it. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce and the offense pounces back on it.
The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The sure hands, it's Cherry. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. On the run, it's Cherry. Bounced off his feet.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Dukes have this offense rolling. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's Rhodes. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Dukes will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Now on third down after that run. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's locked. The Chanticleers will move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. On the ground with the counter. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Chanticleers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now he's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they...
Touchdown, Chanticleer! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ole Miss. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air. It's Rhodes. Right down the middle. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Dukes want to move quickly.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Motion from the offense. On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so Paul.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide out in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Cherry. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He looks that one in nicely. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He's looking to throw it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, just keeps firing. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for space. It's Cherry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That last field goal was huge. Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to get to him. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.